God. Yes, I'm here to represent Blessed Unity Unmasked. And today we are going to talk about letting our light shine. My name is Selipha Waigwa. So, before tuanze your topic. So, one of the things that imekuwa ikini worry for quite some time is the cases of domestic violence zenye zina happen within our society. And you see, most times, these things are normally brought on news, we see them on social media, and the sad bit about it is that we always find ways to justify the cause. Like zile stingo za, lazima kukuwe na two sides of the story. Ni nini the guy alifanya, ni nini the lady alifanya. And you see, it's so sad to get to a point where we are getting to justify abuse, and say, there's someone who is suffering. There's someone who's getting hurt. And not forgetting the unforgotten victims in these cases were the children. Because most of the times we always hear the side of the mother and the father, and we forget that there are kids in that home. So I'm actually here to represent all those kids who are suffering in homes with domestic violence and they have no voice. So I just thought it is a good avenue for us to get to understand what those kids are going through. And right here, I actually want to represent those kids who have been raised in homes that are Christian homes, but are still undergoing the same challenge. So I will just give you an illustration. Imagine mtoi every day of the week and experience mama yake na baba yake wakifight every other day. And mtoi every time pero ana fight, like hata hataki kukua kwa hiyo situation, anaenda kujificha bedroom ndio asione tu hizo encounter. Then remember, this is a Christian home, so every day they pray for food, they pray wakienda kulala, all those kind of things. And not forgetting Sunday wanakujanga church na mapero. Actually huwa anaharakishwa kwenda church. Then this kid amekuja Sunday school, ama amekuja youth, ama amekuja teens, and wamepatiwa sermon, wamefundishwa, and obviously vitu zenye wanafundishwa church ni in line with vitu ziko kwa Bible. So like, obey your parents, honor God, all those kind of things. And so when the family comes in church, mtoi always has a hope of, when I pray to God, actually God atanisikia, and finally mom and dad will get to a point where they are now relating in peace. And you see, this kid always has this hope that things will change. So when the family comes to church, they appear to be, to be doing well. But when they go back home, the same thing over and over and over again. And you see, the sad bit about it is that you will find that one or both of these parents are even serving in church. They are ministering in church. And they have gifts such that, this kind of gifts that they're serving in church, people even know, like your mother serves in church, your dad serves in church. Alafu inafika place, for example, if you even tell people that actually mom and dad huwa wana fight, ama mom is the one who's normally abused in home, no one would even believe. Because you see, the thing is that here in church we tend to equate giftedness with godliness, and I think that is at times where we go wrong, because you might find someone is so gifted, but that person is actually the abuser in their homes. And this brings me to this point in Matthew 5:14 that says, you are the light of the world. And this is Christ saying, you are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. It even says that if you light a lamp, you cannot place it under a bowl. Instead, you put it in a place where everyone can see, where everyone can see, and it encourages us that let our light so shine brightly so that whoever sees our deeds will praise our Father in heaven. Now, imagine being in the shoes of this kid, and this kid is being told to shine. Number one, this kid is used to mom na daddy wakipigana, atatoroka bedroom. Aende bedroom, ajifunike masikio. For some reason, Hata mtoto akijifunika na pilo kwa masikio, those voices are normally even louder than, you know, the normal voice. Ama huyo mtoi anapotea tu mahali, like that kid does not want to be seen. And over time, this kid believes that hafai kuonekana. You know, like, because over time, hata akijaribu kustopisha parents wake ama kufanya vitu for the parents to actually see that they are actually there, hawaoni. And so over time, the kid believes that they are not supposed to be seen. And so if a kid believes they are not supposed to be seen, and all of a sudden you're here telling them that your light, you're supposed to shine your light, you can imagine the kind of conflict that's there. Because one thing for sure, hata Christ mwenyewe alisema, I am the light of the world. Already there is Christ's light is not even at home. Leave alone ati hata anaonanga tu hizo stories za light kwa church, because anajua you should carry yourself in a certain way for us to look good, but once you go home it's total darkness, you know. And I'm just here to let our parents know that we see these things. And it gets to a point when the values that we are being taught in church and the beliefs that we are being taught in church are not aligning to what we are seeing in homes, we become so conflicted. And the light that has been placed on the inside of us no longer shines bright. It becomes dimmer, yeah, just because we are not given an opportunity to showcase the light on the inside. So I am here, guys, to tell you that no matter how much you have been chini ya maji, haujakuwa ukionekana, one thing I know for sure is that your light is still in here. It's within. It was given by us, to us by Christ the moment he died on the cross and he reconciled us to the Father. So it's just about us knowing that that light is still within. You may not have experienced it as yet, but one thing for sure I know is that the moment we continue immersing ourselves in the Word, then we will get to understand the truths that are in that book. Because as the Word says, you know, the Word says the Word is like a double-edged sword. It cuts through the flesh, the bone marrow, the soul. And so I believe that even the darkest of our lives, the darkest moments of our lives, the Word is able to cut through. It's able to heal, because that Word is God himself. And that Word again is Christ himself. So thank you, guys, and I am hoping that we shall continue to grow in him so that we may continue experiencing healing in our everyday lives. Thank you.